Hey everybody, it's WillBits. We are playing Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery Year 5, Chapter 23, Mischief Masterpiece. Peeves is demanding a Mischief Masterpiece. You'll need Hogwarts' best troublemakers to help you plot ultimate chaos. Alright, Tonks and Tulip, I guess, are finally going to come in handy. Finally. I mean, especially coming in handy here.
Ready to brew some trouble? Meet me in the artifact room now.
Oh good, I'm glad Penny gets to help too. Alright, chapter 23 is here. We are... I tried to get the closest I could to a Peeves-like ensemble, so I have on my Quidditch jersey and my Hufflepuff pajamas, and of course our cap. And we're gonna just continue just whatever's going on. We're gonna meet up with Penny, apparently. And let's just progress our prankstering. Just pranks all the time. That's all we do now. Hey Penny, what's up?
I brought my cauldron and ingredients just like you asked.
Thank you, Penny. I knew I could count on you.
So, what emergency requires a lot of witch sharpening potion?
Peeves says I need to create a masterpiece to secure a masterpiece.
You'll have to explain while we brew.
Alright, just 1 hour. Let's get our initial stuff out of the way. They always give you this kind of like appetizer of like, oh yeah, you're gonna spend 1 hour. Just here you go. Just get a taste of spending energy again. We're not gonna dump you straight in. They never do a 3 or an 8 hour to start. So alright, thanks for not commenting on how ridiculous we look, Penny. I appreciate that. That enhances my self-esteem. Oh, those are cool bottles.
Finished! This is my largest brew of wood sharpening potion yet. 3 bottles. What are you hoping the potion will help you do?
Outsmart Peeves is the right answer, because we don't really care about Brilliant Mischief outside of just impressing him. But yeah, I want to trick Peeves into giving me the vault portrait. I wish creating chaos wasn't the only way to break the portrait curse. Did I mention Peeves gave me a portrait of himself? Painted it himself too. I'm very suspicious of this portrait.
Sounds dreadful. It's the vault portrait that you need.
Yeah, I know. The Peeves portrait won't be opening any cursed vaults. Or will it?
So what next? What will you do with all the wood sharpening potion?
Bring it to the Hog's Head Inn and share it with the best troublemakers I know. I'm gonna drink all of them myself. Ha 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 ha.
Tulip Journal, I can't wait to hear what you're plotting. Let's get to the Hog's Head's Inn right now.
Alright, Tonks. I've got some... I don't know, is the potion tasty? I feel like most potions seem like they would taste very bad, just from the ingredients that go in.
Won't try your set. Don't sit in my lap. I was doing some workouts and my legs are very sore.
This establishment is no joke.
This all just gives the place character. Also, the peanuts on the ground. Crikey, this place is kind of dodgy, isn't it? Will that be a problem? We're supposed to be good at dodging, right? Actually, I feel quite at home.
Do you have to check the chair before you take a seat at home?
It's only a little sawdust, Tulip. It brushes right off your clothes.
Yeah, I know. I just don't understand why we're meeting here, Will.
What's the matter, Tulip? Not tough enough? Because the Hog's Head Inn is a place that draws trouble. And I've invited you here to talk about causing trouble.
Causing trouble? Alright, now I'm all in.
Peeves is demanding a Mischief Masterpiece, an epic spectacle that grabs the attention of the whole school. If I deliver, he'll give me a portrait that will help us to find the next curse vault and break the portrait curse.
A Mischief Masterpiece? But you already set fire to Snape's coat in the courtyard.
And you were behind that wild food fight in the kitchens.
What about the tub full of frogs in the prefect's bathroom? You made it happen. No one said it could be done. That you could buy a thing and then put it in another thing, but you did it. And Peeves helped you to prank Rita Skeeter. He should know you're a pro at making mischief.
Ah, yes, thank you for referencing the thing that supposedly happened last year, but actually just happened moments ago, if you're watching the videos through.
Right, you have a fine justice cap to prove you're the best prankster at Hogwarts.
And I'm wearing it. That's, yes, the best prankster. That's why the cap is an homage to the person we're trying to trick, and not an homage to me, the best prankster. Oh,
You should wear more often. It's quite flattering.
I'm wearing it now! Tulip! You'd think that wearing the cap would at least remind Peeves that I've already proven myself. But unfortunately, Peeves was an even bigger stunt. It was not possible for me to have worn it last time. Not possible for me to do it. You think no more about causing chaos than anyone. Will you help me come up with ideas?
I can't think of anything I'd rather do, Will. Shall we order a round of butterbeers and get started? Not if the glasses here are as dirty as the chairs.
I brought something else for us to drink. Witch sharpening potion, courtesy of Penny. Pass the bottle around if you like, and let's brainstorm. Alright, 3 hours of brainstorming mischievous ideas. Alright, 1 star is all we need. We don't want to spend too long in this place.
My mind is full, but my stomach is empty. Let's start brainstorming for a spell and order food. I hope everyone brought clean cutlery. What's going on to you, Tulip? I can love trouble and still not like Hogshead. I'm sure I'm not the only fan of clean cutlery here.
I never leave home without a cake fork. Just, you never know. Might get attacked by a cake in a dark alley. Gotta be ready. Wait a minute, that's brilliant! I know, you never know when you come across cake. No, what's brilliant is what Tonk said earlier. Let's stop brainstorming for a spell. Did you ever think about spells? Did you guys know we're wizards?
What's brilliant about saying for a spell?
What if we invent an original magic spell? Ooh! We could use this spell to create the kind of chaos that will impress Peeves. But how do you invent an original spell? I'll ask someone who's invented spells before. Badeea Ali! You just start saying words and waving your wands in different ways until something either does or doesn't happen. You can come to the courtyard now. Wait until you see what I'm painting. It's a portrait of the courtyard. Alright. Hey everybody, courtyard party. Oh hey Ben. I can't get trapped in a portrait if I stay outside. Or can I? Oh, what if you get painted in a portrait by Badeea? What if Badeea's the bad person?
Kilburn's chimera will eat nothing but steaks lately.
Same.
We meet again. Let's do this again soon, Will.
Oh, what is... Oh, it's... I feel like this is the same painting you were doing earlier, but bigger. I was hoping I'd find you here, Badeea.
The notorious WillBits, have you come to watch me paint?
Yeah. Of course, I'd like to watch you paint. Perhaps I'll learn something.
Lovely, I'd like some company. I usually start with enchantments to prepare a canvas. What about the painting you've been looking for? Did the Grey Lady help you find it?
No, Peeves is the vault portrait. If you help me get it from him, I may be able to break the portrait curse.
Of course, but what can I do?
You mentioned you were inventing a new spell while you were painting your portrait of Beatrice Haywood.
But I've yet to finish that spell, or Beatrice's portrait. I have to follow inspiration when it strikes, and inspiration led me back to this painting of Hogsmeade. I got the idea to have a shower of exploding stars rain over it. So I've been inventing a star shower spell.
An exploding star shower? That sounds like a chaotic spectacle. If there were literally actual stars falling down from the sky, it would be the chaos that would end the world, yes.
You seem oddly excited by the idea of a chaotic spectacle.
To get the vault portrait from Peeves, I need to create chaos on a grand scale. So, just multiple literal supernovas. We're just gonna scorch the earth. Literal scorched earth. I was hoping you could teach me how to invent a spell that would capture everyone's attention. But it sounds like you've already done it. Can you imagine? A star shower at Hogwarts.
But I'm still fairly new at this, Will. The spells I invent are very simple and amateurish. And I can't get this spell to work yet, not even in the painting. Look.
Well, there are stars.
I mean, I can make these stars, but I can't get these stars to rain down. And if I can't make the spell work in the painting, I can't make it work outside of the painting.
So what we need to do is increase the gravity. to just incredible sizes so that everything in the cosmos is pulled down. The moon, the planets, we would all be crushed instantly, but it'll be worth it. Perhaps we can figure it out together. Walk me through your spell. I'll see maybe where you're messing up. I wave my wand. I say, stars of brown now fall down. Even though the stars are not brown, most of them are like white and yellow. Very glowy. I need a better rhyme. Okay.
It's no use. Perhaps Stella Corusco isn't meant to be.
But a star shower spell is a brilliant idea, Badeea. We can't give up now.
What do you suppose we should do?
I think one of us should paint a picture of Hogwarts. Probably not me. And if we eventually want to cast the spell here. And the other one of us should do a little digging to figure out why the spell isn't working. Probably also not me. There are two things here for you to do. See you later, Badeea. I'm gonna go do something else.
I'll do the digging.
I thought for sure you would have chosen to paint.
I was only kidding, Will. Yes, I'll be the artist and you do the investigating.
Brilliant, okay. You start painting, I'll start investigating. I do the thing that lets me click on things for a few hours.
Take it from someone who's invented spells before. You might want to start in the library's restricted section.
Been in there before. Should have no problem getting in again. I'm sweating just thinking about what we're gonna do. Give me some time. Alright, okay, fair enough. I will spend this waiting time that we have working on our Chinese chomping cabbage. Why not? Oh, Chinese chomping cabbage. So this is definitely like a carnivorous cabbage. But the question is it just from China? Or does it eat Chinese people? Or maybe both, since it's in that area. Alright, very adorable. Kind of looks like a Muppet. I bet it'll sing some songs later. Lesson complete. And our time is up, so now we can go meet Rowan. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh yeah, there's like, I don't even know what outfit this is. There's an outfit. Kind of not paying that much attention to it. Anybody else in the library? Nope, just us. Late at night. Spooky. Wait, Pinch is here.
Rowan Connor, you of all people should know it is after library hours.
But I just remembered, I left my self-inking quill on a shelf in the back of the library.
There will be consequences if your quill inks up my books before I find it.
You should probably make him find it, but I know that was just an excuse. Crikey, can you believe Pinch fell for the same trick she fell for 2 years ago? It's good to know. We can use it every time we need to sneak into the restricted section. Next time, let's just find a professor to give us a permission note. I mean, it's not like we haven't just gone in there before. At least we're not walking into a cursed vault this time. We just have to find a book to help us fix Badeea's spell. Quick, let's cast the unlocking spell on the door to the restricted section before Pince comes back. Oh, what is this icon? Aloha Mora. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to have to actually cast the spell, but I didn't have to cast the spell. That unlocking spell worked like a charm. Perhaps because it is a charm. It feels like forever since I've been in the restricted section. Has it got even darker in here? Why do we need to come here of all places for the spell you and Badeea are working on? Because the best spell books are here? I think the best books are in the restricted section. And Badeea suggested it's a good place to start if we want to invent a star shower spell that can cause a scene. Or else Peeves will hand over the vault portrait that'll help us break the portrait curse. So what kind of spell creation book are we looking for? We'll know when we find it. Let's have a look around. Alright, 8 hours of researching spell creation, but it only needs 1 star. This looks like a good one to overnight. And good morning, everyone. Library complete. All of these books and not one that helps us cast a star shower spell like Badeea's. Because you're inventing it. You have to find inspiration for ways to make this spell, not the actual spell. This may be the most unproductive trip to the library ever. I could have written 3 essays by now if we were in the library proper. Perhaps perfecting the Star Shower spell doesn't require any dark magic. What then? Light, cheerful magic? I know you're joking, but you may be onto something. I think I'll pay a visit to Professor Flitwick. Probably should have done that first before sneaking into the restricted section. So surprising, Flitwick. Alright, then let's hurry to the charms classroom. Oh, it'd be nice if this counted for the other thing I'm working on, but I bet it doesn't. Rakepick keeps asking me why we don't have the vault portrait yet. Tell Rakepick we're close. Blame Marula's funny, but we're not gonna do that because it's not her fault, and we're not throwing her under the bus like that. Let's tell her we're close. Rakepick needs to understand how close we are to getting the portrait from Peeves. In fact, so close that we might already have it. All we need to do is create the biggest Mischief masterpiece in Hogwarts history, which may include something that causes terrible harm to her personally. That's all we have to do, is it? How's Charlie, by the way? After being in the wrong place at the wrong time in the prefect's bathtub? Will he ever forgive me for the tub full of frogs prank? He didn't know you did that! Now you're screwed! Now I'll hate you forever! Charlie's a Weasley, he'll get over it. I told him it was for a good cause, appeasing Peeves to get us closer to the next cursed vault. Let's hope Flitwick can help us too.
I was going to until I overheard all of that. Well, if it isn't Bill Weasley and WillBits, that's kind of the way that the first letters are mixed. Whatever. What brings you to see me today?
Badeea Ali is inventing a new spell that isn't working. I'm trying to figure out why.
How ambitious of you, and of Miss Ali, wherever she is.
Could you perhaps show Bill and I some creative casting techniques? It might help us to fix the spell.
Of course. Ready your wands and let's begin.
Okay. Gonna spend 3 hours practicing casting. Seems like this is the sort of thing that by 5th year we maybe should have already started to cover in class. If it's just creative casting techniques. But maybe it's more advanced than I'm anticipating there. And while I'm collecting energy, I should really spend some of these books that are burning a hole in my pocket. They've been adding all of these, like, this really cute puppy and, like, all of these cute things. And I've been kind of holding off because normally I like to buy the bigger items first. But since these items actively give me resources, it actually makes more sense to buy the cheaper ones first so you can keep getting energy and then keep getting more stuff. So it's actually better to buy the cheap ones, I think. So I'm gonna buy the snail. I think I had intended to hold off. And yeah, now we got this cool guy in here to collect from. I should start collecting those more proactively. With all of the events that we're constantly doing. Okay. Blaze right through that one. Need the time this time.
I see no reason why your twinkling star spell won't work. Fortunately, most stars twinkle just fine all on their own.
Thank you, Professor Flitwick. Maybe that's the problem. They're already twinkling. It is working, and it just is keeping the status quo. The worst magic. The natural magic of all of nature around us in its splendor. I just feel frustrated when it comes to solving the mystery of this spell.
Practice here as long as you like. I have a cauldron delivery to check on. Good luck.
I feel like practice makes perfect won't work this time, Bill. And I'm counting on this Star Shower spell as part of my Mischief masterpiece. There is someone else who might be able to help. You don't seem sure of it. There's a rumor that Snape invented a few spells when he was a student at Hogwarts. Jinxes, hexes, nasty business. Then I go to Snape next, and I know just who to bring with me. Is it Marula?
Fine, I'll go to the potions classroom now, but I want to see Snape more than I want to see you.
That means that you do want to see me. Since you still do, even if you want to see Snape more. Checkmate, Marula. You love me.
Why are you dragging me along on this fishing expedition?
Because you remind me of a trout?
I'm leaving.
Look, it's not a fishing expedition, Marula. It's research. I wish we got an option there instead of just straight insulting her, but fine. I'm trying to unravel the mystery of why Badeea's Star Shower spell isn't working. I need to find out what Snape knows about spell invention. Ask her, too! The most powerful witch at Hogwarts. Either she'll know and she'll help you, or she won't know and it'll be embarrassing to her, like, self-aggrandizing. It's a win-win.
Bully for you. Why do I have to be here?
Even though I've just insulted her a bunch, I'm gonna press this button that I like spending time with you. These are both true and play to her thoughts, but let's try not just, at least don't try ramping up the escalate, like don't escalate. You might not believe this, Marilla, but I often like spending time with you.
Being nice to me isn't going to work. You can be the one to tell Snape we need his help to get a portrait from a poltergeist.
Well, we're not gonna put it quite like that to Snape. I sure hope he isn't standing behind me. Or having heard any of this conversation, really. Marilla, you could see him coming! You should have known to stop talking when the door opened.
But what quite like what to Snape?
Professor Snape! I didn't hear you coming in.
It is my classroom. Is Bits disturbing your studies, Miss Snide?
No, we're actually here together.
Together? Really?
But it's not like we're friends or anything. Or more than that. Or less than that. Or are we best friends, Marula? The bestest besties. BFFs. I don't think anybody's calling it that yet.
But just joking, Professor Snape. We just here to ask what you know about spell invention. I'm not flustered about it.
And why come to me about inventing spells? What have you heard?
We are once again not going to throw Marula under the bus, and being truthful to Snape tends to pay off because we're not good liars. There's a rumor that you invented some spells when you were a student at Hogwarts.
Rumors are just that. Rumors.
But a classmate of ours is inventing a spell. Would you help me figure out maybe why it's not working?
If you won't help Bits, I'd be interested in what you'd have to teach me, Professor Snape.
Very well. Tell me more about this spell you're inventing.
Ha ha. Alright. 3 hours? Just 1 star this time. Alright, I actually got locked out of my game for a little bit there, so I'm glad this was a 1 star to pass. So, Badeea and I have practiced this spell over and over with her Hogsmeade painting. Rowan Kana and I tried researching spell invention ideas in the library. Completely not restricted parts of the library. Bill Weasley and I went to Professor Flitwick for help with spellcasting techniques.
Silence, Bits, I'm thinking.
I'm always telling Bits to talk less and listen more.
You too. So trying to invent a spell that rains stars.
Yes?
And you're using the incantation Stella Carusco.
Yes? Perhaps there's an advanced potion we need, or
your incantation is wrong.
I thought it was a stupid incantation.
Carusco would make the stars shimmer. It would not make them shower.
Think of it. Flitwick said he didn't understand why our twinkling star spell wasn't working. Bill and I must not have mentioned it was a star shower spell.
That's quite an important detail to leave out, Bits.
Professor Snape, you solved the mystery. Thank you.
You still have to determine the correct incantation.
I'll get started right away. At least we're closer to fixing the star shower spell. I can't wait to go and tell Badeea. Alright, okay, getting somewhere. That's good. I'll meet you at the training ground soon. I hope you have good news about our star shower spell. I do, Badeea, I do. But, since we have to wait 3 hours, we will go work on the pack charm instead. That works out quite well, I think.
It's always a pleasure having you in Charms class. Today's lesson is the extremely useful pack charm. Packing your things is as easy as flicking your wrist thanks to the pack charm. A demonstration couldn't hurt. Let's begin.
So this is the, Merlin from Sword in the Stone sings a song and his room Mary Kondos itself out of existence in a musical number. That sparks joy.
You're ready to cast the pack charm.
This is, oh, okay. Bleep, bloop, bloop, bloop. It's like a box snake. You know, a snake that is on top of boxes. Great! That's gonna be really handy at the end of the year when we have to pack everything up and leave. They should have taught us that maybe at the end of year 1. Save everybody some time. Alright. Time's up. Let's go finish out the chapter. Please, please, please. Oh, Badeea, please. We don't even get to do this prank this chapter. This is just finishing.
I'm not following you, just so you know.
It's a small school. Just a lot of people around. Good luck with casting a new spell. I'm going all the way down the courtyard, training grounds. Will my canvas get knocked over during flying class? I mean, yeah, maybe. That's what the easel's for. So hopefully not. I used to enjoy baths. Now I'll only take showers. Hey, oh, I didn't... Sorry, Charlie. Only choice tuna get to be in... No, Charlie, I'm so sorry you ended up in a bath full of frogs. Would you believe Peeves drove me to pull that frog spawn soap prank? Yes, I'd believe it. Anyway, Bill says I have to forgive you. So I will pretend that I do. He said the prank was all part of getting what you need from Peeves to break the portrait curse. It's true. I'm here to see Badeea Ali about the portrait situation. I'll let you get to it then, but let Bill know I would have forgiven you about the frogs anyway. Why? I can't have my big brother thinking I do everything he says just because he says so. Besides, it was a quality prank. Thank you, Charlie. Sorry about it. Glad we got some closure there, kind of. What was all that about with Charlie Weasley? Frogs, if you can believe it. How are you doing, Badeea? Let's not ask too many questions about that. Alright, I thought a change of scenery might help with this spell invention. Brilliant, the training grounds will be the perfect place to cast the Star Shower spell. Do you think the spell will work? Does it mean you have good news to report? Let's see your Hogsmeade painting again, Badeea. Now it's time to cast Stella... Sometahing. Something. Stella something? The spell incantation is Stella Corusco. We thought it was Stella Corusco, but it turns out that we needed a new incantation. Let's practice the Star Shower spell, and I'll explain. Over the next 8 hours. Ugh, it's 1 star. But I don't want to wait 8 hours, so we're just going to do it proper. I have to think of a word that means to fall. What's Latin for fall? I don't know. I'm just going to jump cut and find out. Alright, let's see what magic word we're missing here on the other end. I'm guessing cadent or cadere or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what they say. I'm encouraged that the only thing off about my spell was the incantation. Though I guess we're no closer to figuring out the proper incantation for casting a star shower. We spent 8 hours telling her that and didn't look. I thought you guys were going to look it up. I'm glad I looked it up. Wait, I've got an idea. Charlie, over here. There was a reason for Charlie to be around. Well, what's going on? You told me you've only been taking showers lately. Oh, is it going to be that kind of shower? Right, instead of baths, because of the frogs. Too soon. Tell Badeea and me about your showers. What? Well, I mean, first I put on a little music to get in the mood. No. I know you should keep to myself my art, but is this what everyone usually talks about? Just hear me out. What do you like about showers as opposed to baths, Charlie? No chance of frogs, mostly, and my fingers don't get pruny if I stay too long in the shower. Okay, what else? I don't know, I like the hot steam rising and the water cascading. Cascading! And better acoustics for singing. Cascading, Badeea. Let's try some version of Cascade for the incantation.
Oh yes, rain, drizzle, mist. We've been thinking too much in terms of weather.
What is happening right now? Watch and hopefully you'll see. Stella Cascade. Cascade. Cascadia.
Stella Cascade.
Stella Cascado? Alright, Stella Cascado. No. Too fake Spanish. What about Stella Cascadia? That sounds magic-y. Blimey, that's brilliant! I don't know if it's very chaotic. It's just kind of pretty. Like, it's not even as chaotic as fireworks, and those are fairly organized. Stella Cascadia, the star shower spell. Great work, Badeea. It's pretty, though. And technically, I guess you invented it.
I suppose we should thank Charlie and his showers?
I guess so. I've got to get to Quidditch practice, but your painting is brilliant, Badeea.
Thank you, Charlie.
This is so exciting. Now we can cast a star shower over all of Hogwarts.
Let's stick to a star shower over the courtyard. This is still a beginner's spell. These stars are only showering over one little street in my Hogsmeade painting. And look, it's quite a pretty harmless star shower. Not very mischievous or chaotic.
But when it comes to impressing Peeves, the star shower is only one part of this Mischief masterpiece. Aha! So we're going to spend a whole other chapter on whatever the next part is. Probably. Anyway, whatever. For what comes next, I'll have to return to the Hogshead Inn. Whoa! There's a lot of... They keep adding squares to this thing. Alright, chapter 23 is complete. See you guys next time, as our ever-increasing year actually takes a year to complete. Bye for now.